just call out our names. Whatever you may need will make your dreams come true. In the Sven Zone, the adventure awaits you. Step into the magic, feel the energy. Open up your mind, set your spirit free. Welcome to the Sven Zone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Sven Zone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Sven Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Sven Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Sven Zone where dreams are shown. Welcome to the Sven Zone, where the music plays, dancing in the moonlight, enjoying sunny days. In this world of wonder, anything is possible. Come along and join us, let's make it unforgettable. All your hopes and fears, they will disappear. Feel the love and joy, let it all be clear. Welcome to the Sven Zone. Oh, 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 oh. Welcome to the Sven Zone. Take a step and go. Welcome to the Sven Zone. You'll never be alone. Welcome to the Sven.
The Svin Zone table is live. Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Friday night, March 7th, and we're going to play some D&D. I'm going to be a player, and that guy right down there is the DM. So everybody give your due attention to the DM, Svensta.
Welcome everybody to D&D in the Sven Zone. We are getting ready to rock and roll. I've just trying to arrange this list in order so I don't have to do math on a run, but we're going to do it anyway. You guys know the rules? Everybody gets one guess. There are 6 things wrong. Last time in the Sven Zone, the party started the session traveling through the caverns. They came upon a cavern with 3 rooms of mushrooms branching off of it. There was a small spring of water as well. Burning the mushroom causes different effects to anyone within 15 feet, although Keahi was the only one to try it. After a short rest, they go to leave, and Penry and Zash are attacked in the hallway by piercers. They kill the 8 piercers and continue traveling for the rest of the day. They find a ledge to rest in above the passage they were traveling in. While Foster is on watch, a pair of spore-infested Quaggoth approach. The party hides, and the Quaggoth pass by. All right, so everybody rolled this week. So we're going to start with Matakuri. What is wrong
Hey everybody.
with this?
Actually, I don't think it was 3 rooms of mushrooms branching off of it. I know there was one up in the north that Kiahi went and sampled from, and I think there was a little alcove thing off in the south, but I don't think there was 3 branch off rooms.
Correct. There was only 1 room of mushrooms. So you are correct. All right, so Jingo, that brings us to you.
I don't believe we started last session traveling. I believe we started last session at the burned out building and then went traveling.
You are correct, sir. You started in the orc hideout. So that is 2 things that are correct. Next is Caesar. I don't see him on the stream. Do you have ears on?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So
He forgot his drink and had to go back to the kitchen. I bet money.
That and the payday.
Payday's for a snack. He gets skipped and then it gets harder.
All right. So are you ready to?
Yeah, I don't.
Go ahead.
It wasn't Foster that was on watch, was it? When those things started going down the tunnel.
You're a
Correct.
bastard.
And for bonus
That
points,
was what I was going to say.
Who was on watch?
Oh, bonus points.
Oh.
Who was on watch? I wanted to say Kiahi.
It was actually you. It was Penrith
Oh,
that was on watch.
I think yeah.
That's why
No
I asked
bonus
you
points
if
for
you knew
you.
who it was. All right, and then
Rah, rah, rah.
Weedbacker.
The Piercers didn't attack Penry and Zash. They attacked Penrod and myself.
Correct. Zash was not attacked initially. It was Penry and Kronoff. Excellent. So you guys are rocking it today. And last is Drake. Got anything
So
else?
I don't actually have to get anything right, and we still win. Yeah. Um, I I think there was a lot more than 8 piercers. It felt like it, anyways. Was there 8 of them?
So you're half right. Does anybody know what's wrong with that statement?
We didn't kill them all.
Definitely best on PC.
Oh, we left some alive.
We
Eight.
said, waste of time. We're done.
Yeah, and 8 is half of 16, so there were
So-
16.
So, like he said, you guys did get the. You each get 5 temporary hit points, but there were 6 piercers, not 8, and you did kill them all because that's you guys sat there for like another 20 minutes trying waiting to see this guy because it was hidden, wasn't moving. You guys kept trying to kill it, so it took you forever, but you did finally kill the last one. Yes. All right. Last thing that you did is that eating or disturbing the mushrooms is what caused them to spew stuff, not burning them. That was really the only thing that you guys did not mention. So good on you, folks. So go ahead and hook you up with your hit points.
Oh,
Oof. And Zash. Oof. All right. So you guys have
while
your
I'm there,
temporary
I'm
hit
gonna
points.
make sure my hit points are right.
So you all are the Quaggoths have passed by. You settle back down for the rest of your rest. If spellcasters, if you would verify, and fighters and stuff, if you would verify that you did get a long rest, check your spell slots and stuff. Is everybody looking good?
And no, it appears that I have used a spell slot.
Me too.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to re-give out the menu. Never used fantasy ground before. 1 second. Here it is. Long rest. Boom.
Oh, and Moon Wizard did fix the hit
5.
die situation.
5.
It's repaired. Remember
Oh.
we couldn't use hit die?
That was a Fantasy Grounds base issue?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
So far, I'm like
Oops.
5 for
would roll
4 that
them.
they fixed too in the last week.
It would roll them, but nothing would happen. It wouldn't subtract it, and it wouldn't change your hit points. So you could
They let Doug
use
loose.
as much as you want.
I don't know.
That's right.
Wait till
Alright,
he went
so
on
let's go
vacation
ahead
and
and-
fixed everything.
Get back into the action. Any questions, comments from the last time in the Svens zone?
I think we probably should take a discussion about food. Where are we at with rations and water and stuff? You know,
Well, we just
I
had
think
water
Foster
from
is going to make an observation and say, you know, at least the drow knocked me unconscious and I can dream about food. We haven't really gotten any good food lately.
You turned up those piercers back there.
Piercer gel? I don't know.
Stone soup.
Well, we've got the ripple bark.
Yeah, yeah, but how long have we had ripple bark? Like 2 days? Shouldn't we have eaten it by now or something?
We've been eating the giant claw dude.
Yeah, he's gone. He has been eaten, and if anything was left that Foster and Penrod did not eat, it would have gone bad by now. But I'm sure you guys made sure it was eaten first.
Foster still's
or
got a
anything
little
else.
piece that's sketchy. He's thinking maybe he can use it for bait.
Okay.
Ripple bark. Oh, it gives you 1d4 plus 6 pounds of food. So a pound is usually what you can consume in a day. I would consider that we're probably on half rations. As long as we
Yep.
eat like something every other day, I think we're okay.
You can also eat the Timask,
The who?
the mushrooms you guys found in
Oh,
the
I didn't.
Don't
other room.
recommend
Foster
it.
didn't take any of those. He didn't know what to do. He's like, I trust mushrooms.
Yeah, he tried the shrooms.
Uh-oh. There's drums playing. Everybody
And it
looks
was
around
blasting.
nervously. I know. It's
God's
loud.
knocking and he wants in real bad.
I have it at 74%, and that was pretty loud.
All right, so you guys,
Are we fully rested?
finish up your rest. Anybody gonna do anything special before they head out? Any mage armors need to be cast, or anything special that needs to happen?
Foster will
Hmm.
politely dig everyone a small place to take a poop. Can't trip.
Penrod's gonna do his yoga.
Okay,
Yoga.
you are starting to feel more like yourself. Last couple days, you've been very sore as you go through your motions and warm ups in the morning, as your body's adjusting to the constant walking.
What was that extension that automatically popped up? Would you like to use your shield?
Reactions.
You know that's the last of it. Does it work still? Do you know?
I believe so.
I don't
I
think
don't
I
know.
have it on, but I don't know.
Foster
One
has
of the
shield,
leaders.
so that would be cool if it worked. Get that chance to go yes or no.
All right, so you guys start going on again, and I need a
Are we heading
survival
in the
check by the survival person at
Are we heading in the
advantage.
same direction of the Quaggoths?
Yeah,
No.
because otherwise we're heading back the way we came.
So how
Correct.
far ahead of them are we? Like a whole rest? Like
A night's worth.
yeah, 8 hours ish. So they took a break. They could
Assuming they
just be
didn't
around
take a
if
camp. Just
yeah,
just around the
if
corner.
they went up 100 yards and took an 8-hour break. We're just gonna catch up to them.
They just met up with
No,
the rest of
again,
their clan around the
you
corner.
guys came in from the west and camped. They came from the east and traveled to the west.
Oh,
So, as Matakuri said, you're not going the same direction. You're going opposite directions. You're heading toward whatever turned them to these strange infested creatures. Sure, it'll be fine.
we're heading toward The Last of Us.
All right, 14.
Or is it? Doesn't it make the clicking noise? Clickers.
All right, so you travel for several hours. Um, take your rest. Eat some food. It's about your midday rest, and then you start going again. And you're in a thin, 10-foot wide passageway after a couple more hours, and the ceiling is about 10 feet high as you're going along, and a it's
Look out, piercers!
almost
They're like dink, dink.
it's almost like a tube, similar to what you were in when you rested. This is almost not quite as circular and tubular dude, but it's pretty close. When the ground starts shaking again, uh, this time it is very much more intense than anyone you've had before. And I need I'm going to push you guys a roll. 1, 2, 3, and okay, and it is DC of this flavor. Boom.
Oh, I forgot I have control of stool.
All right, so which of you failed?
Yeah,
Giahi,
Kraneth,
stool.
stool.
Alright.
Well, stool can't fail because he just rolls around.
Kayahi, and
Pranav and
Zash both
Zash.
fall. All right, so what's happening is as the ceiling starts falling, bits of rock collapse, dust starts spewing up everywhere, and so we'll start with Kayahi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, 5 of you failed. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't freak out. So going down the list, Kayahi, you take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
So
You want me to apply it?
your temporary hit points are gone. You take 2 more points of damage. Zash, you take 3.
I figured out why the health bar doesn't break on my table is because I don't use it. Here. I just use it to drink blood drops.
Pranav, you take 7.
What? Go lay down, silly.
And the last one is Stool.
Stool.
He takes 2.
Good thing, because I think he only has like 4.
All right. So as the you guys are coughing, choking. Who has the torch or a torch?
Oops.
Zash has light. I've had light cast on him.
Okay.
I renew.
Is anyone
So
else?
do we have a torch?
I do, but I'll use it if we need it. I have one left.
I got 9 hours left on my torch stalk mushroom.
Yeah,
Okay.
I haven't lit my mushroom torch either, and I've been kind of staying in other people's lights.
And Foster and Stool have dark vision, so they.
All right. So no one has a torch lit at this time. You guys have torches if you want them. But right now you have none lit. Correct?
Yeah, light's
Correct.
Okay.
We're well, but we do have a light source, so around Keahi
no around Zash.
or Zash, sorry.
Yeah, he
Same
prefers
thing.
the darkness.
Oh,
Ah,
moving a map. Close that one. I wonder why they did away with the little mini. Who's got the map thing? I even mentioned
know.
it today in
Alright.
chat and didn't get an
So
answer.
as the dust starts to clear, you see that the way in front of you, about 5 feet in front of Kranoth, is all collapsed. And as you turn around, you see the way behind you is collapsed as well. There's debris and rocks and parts of the ceiling all over the floor. But you do see, Kiahi, you notice that you smell the stale air as the passageway to your left has opened up. There's now a little room off to the side.
I see anything down it? Cool.
You do not see any creatures or anything in it right this moment. No. Smells. Give me a perception check, for everybody.
Perception.
I
Smell,
got dust
right?
in my
Is
nose.
it smell?
It is. It can be smell. So yes, you would have
Advantage.
advantage. Yeah.
I'd roll for Stool, but he's not going to say anything anyway, so. Wow.
Nice.
All right. I want to
Got
take
a
a quick
bloodhound.
moment and look at everybody. Look at the chat. Put yes, no, and what it means. Would you rather it just pop up in your face, or like I just did? Give me this roll.
I'm lazy. Push it, pop it up in my face, right? That's the checkbox? Okay.
Yes.
It depends on if it's
All right.
a painful amount of work for the DM or not.
It is more work for the
All right. So
DM.
most people
I
would rather
admit
I push the rolls. Cool. I just
Because we're lazy.
something I know because some people I have some players who always want to roll themselves, so I just want to make sure. See what the party said. All right. So
I prefer to roll myself, but I'm okay with getting the push.
I still feel
So
like
as
I'm
you-
rolling it when they push it to me.
right. Yeah.
That's what I do
Yeah.
too.
They don't like when I drop. When you have to make a save and stuff, and it does it automatically.
Yeah, the
Anyway,
automatic thing I would
um,
probably prefer to roll, but
those of you who succeeded on the perception check, let's see. Zash was a little crazy. All right, so Zash and Penry, you both smell like it's very stale air in here, and you do smell moisture. You smell some sort of water. It smells and feels damp.
Like musty.
Yes.
first like, it's gonna take a
There
while
must
to
be-
dig out, but that looks like a good way to go.
Must be some water down there too.
Don't step on me. I'm down here in this cloud.
I'm
He's
going
only-
to take a cloth and put it across my face so that I'm not breathing whatever this is.
All right. Are you using your clothing?
Yeah, I'll use
Clothing or something?
part of my turban if I have to.
Foster just pulls his little. He's got the hood down. He just pulls it down over his face a little bit. He's used to the dust. He's like, I dig a lot, but it's a lot. Do we see the fish guy wagging his tail? Shushar. He's like, did he get to roll? He's like, water. Who's our go in first? Go in first guy. Do you want me to go first? Remember when I
I'm
went
lit
first,
up.
we all got trapped by the drow.
I'm lit up. I'll go in first.
I'll follow right behind.
Whoa!
I gotta follow the light.
And right now, I don't have my shield deployed because I'm using my offhand to hold that rag on my face.
I gotta follow the light too. I don't have blind sight or dark vision.
Foster's gonna just
But
check
I don't see it lit up.
I see my dark side. I don't see the light. Do I have to turn the?
Gotta put a torch.
Zash,
on.
did
Do
you
I
put the light
turn
on?
the?
Light 20.
There you go.
There it is.
There you go.
I just cycled it on and off.
There you go.
Ah,
All right. So again, keep in mind, certain players love to run around. So
who's running
you are
Shoestar?
on
I
your
feel
own.
very targeted here.
All right. Fireball.
Foster's gonna check the stability of this opening, like as he goes in. Does it look like it's gonna collapse more? He's not a dwarf though. He's just a cobalt with
Give me
move
a
earth.
investigation, or do you have stone cutting or anything like that?
No. Investigation. It's the best you're gonna get. Hey, not bad. He's like, hey. It looks like
So this looks mostly natural, and as far as you can tell, there's seems relatively solid. He just went through an earthquake, and the passageway he came from was collapsing. There would not appear to be any rocks that fell in here at all.
so. It looks a little safer. He's gonna scooch some rocks up, like kind of, just in case he wants to seal it up. You know, as the party's deciding, he's just gonna like move a couple rocks over there.
Can we see anything in either direction from our little intersection here? Does one direction go up and one direction go down?
Just what you can see. What you see on the map is what you see. It appears to be natural.
I think the question was elevation change.
Yeah.
Elevation, no. No, they are. It's relatively flat. You're talking. I mean, there are minor variances here and there, but because it's a natural cavern, but for the most part, it is relatively flat.
All right,
Okay,
I'll
flip a
stop.
coin.
Who's sneaky?
What?
So,
Do we have anybody sneaky?
The
at
cobalt's
the
probably
risk,
sneakiest you got.
I'm kind
at
of
the risk
sneaky. Let me see.
of breaking immersion, there were
Oh yeah.
two magic items that I saw a description of. One is an orb of slope detection, and it's a sphere that when you set it down and say the magic words on the floor and let go, if there is a slope, it will magically move in the direction of the slope.
It's called
And the other
gravity.
Downhill.
Another
I have one of those.
is a rock of gravity detection. So you hold it, you say the magic word, and if you turn your hand upside down, if there's gravity, it will fall. And then the last one is a rock of weather detection. So you hold a rock, say the magic word, and if it's wet, it's raining. If it's cold, if there's snow on it, then it's snowing. If it's dry, then it's there's no precipitation. So
And if it's not there, it's a hurricane.
that's right.
Or tornado.
Welcome to Florida.
So you're asking about slopes. If you only had an orb of slope detection, you could tell for sure.
Foster's like, what? What do you mean? He comes crawling up to the front. What? You want me to go in?
It
I've got
looks like
Plus
You
7
know-
in stealth, but I don't
Flip
have
a coin, and I mean, I can see the furthest in the dark. I'm not very stealthy, but I can try.
Is the humidity levels enough to
Yes.
us to notice like there might be water nearby? Can we hear any water running nearby?
You do see small. It looks almost like the walls are crying at times because the walls are damp and every once in a while a rivulet will form and come down. But no, you do not see any. You don't hear any running water, or
All right, I'll ask.
you can't
Sushi
tell
to
where
come
it's
up.
coming from.
It's
I'll
a
ask
small
Sushi to
chamber
come
up this
front
way.
and see if he can smell if he's able to smell water, which direction.
There's water down this way.
Foster
see
look at Kahiji and goes, when in doubt, always go left.
Yeah, I can see the water right there.
Flip a copper piece.
What?
Well, that's the rule. Always go
So
left,
yes,
right?
Kiahi can see walls on both
Yeah,
sides.
I could see that water down there too.
Okay,
Yeah.
Kea, Foster, and Kiahi. Give me just a
Mhm.
moment here. Deselect.
We have to assume that the DM has the encounter not in the combat tracker and the tokens hidden. I know I would until I get immersion going.
That's why I like that combat groups where I can have them invisible from you guys. So I can have them there ready to go right on the map.
You can.
Yeah, Keahi is completely, eyes are filled with dust and gunk
Well,
from
with
cave
Bob's
in.
little
And he,
thing now, you can pre-place them and then just hover over the encounter, and it shows where they're at. So
except he
that's pretty.
hasn't
That's pretty
released it.
cool. He released it to me. That's all that counts.
He hasn't released it to me to put it on friggin' the forge.
Well, that's because he wants to build it into his other crap.
So what you guys doing? So yeah. Like I said, you
Not
can,
crap, but
he
his
has seen
stuff.
walls on
Yeah.
both sides. Foster, you see the wall
Yeah,
to
Foster
the
and
left.
Foster's saying
All
that whoever is the bravest should go left.
Keahi will attempt stealth.
Okay, give me a
Foster would be
stealth-
quiet
stealth
too.
check.
And
Are you?
because I always forget
the
to
monk?
use my inspiration, I'm going to use it
Just burn
right
it.
at the beginning.
Burn it early.
Because I always forget.
You
If
can't
the
take
light
the
is
bennies
shining-
with you. Oh,
If the light's shining down there, I can stealth down there.
And it doesn't help.
well, you don't have dark
But
vision.
he's gonna-
You just stay here. We'll go
That must
check.
be one of those nice rolls, huh?
So yeah.
Well,
you have
Foster's gonna try to come up behind, being quiet too. But
So as you get
There's
close enough, you now
square
see that
walls here.
this. Yes, this room is now. There's debris on the floor. This is broken into an actual room that has been fashioned. It's not a natural cavern anymore.
did somebody live here?
The
Maybe.
roof is still 10 feet high, and
Is it
as
like
you step into the room,
brick?
some of this
Oh,
water sort of reaches out to
Oh.
you.
oh, tokens are locked. Oh,
Yeah. I was trying
Weren't
to
you the
move my
shape
token
water
up a
guy?
little bit.
Get that water
What?
away from me.
shape it. What do you want it to look like?
I don't care. Just put it away from me. It's coming out to get me.
We're supposed to be quiet.
Too late now. I get the feeling that's not water.
Whoa! Look at all
Good,
the
I can get
freaking
behind
high
Foster.
rolls for initiative. Wasting. It's alright if everybody rolls low on initiative, like everybody. Look, it makes sense totally that you go first and then Foster goes. Totally 100% too in this situation. Except maybe the monsters.
The water tried to touch me.
I didn't see it though. Foster was looking at your butt. Because he's 2 feet tall.
Wow. You better be careful. If he's too
Yeah, I
close, he's
should-
going to smell something.
That should over his breath, please.
If you change the size of that, it screws with the 2D version. That's why I've left you at
Oh, really?
normal size, by the way.
For those that use the
Um,
2D version, let's turn it on. Let's check it out.
Yeah, see, because now you've been. There you go. So when you're
Oh,
still a little small. There you go. That's what you should be. All right. So part of the water reaches out, tries to grab you. You would have advantage. All right, and it burns as this thing touches you.
Yeah,
With yours,
I'll
'cause
hex you for that one.
You're the one that has the light, correct?
No. I'm dark
No?
vision.
Okay. All right.
I can see just fine and as if it were daytime.
Gotcha. All right, and you can use. Did you have any kind of reaction that you wanted to do? Because rules is written.
I
you
scream
were-
like a little girl.
Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and that
Did
is
you
the end of
have
the
a-
surprise round.
I lose my. Oh, never mind. I still got a decent initiative.
Surprise round.
And I wasted that initiative.
All right, so back to you, Kyahi. This thing is
Is it right next to me? I don't see it on the map.
it's below you to the south. It looks like the water is just trying to touch you. So
I'm gonna
what do you want to do with it?
disengage
Okay.
and back up and start telling them there's some spicy water over there. It burned me. Won't let me pass initiative.
It's one of those again. Okay, so we will. He's sort of looking around, had no idea really what's going on. All right, Foster, you have dark vision.
Yes.
All right, so you see this puddle sort of move over, and this water comes out and tries to grab you, slam into you.
Ah! Shield. If it hits.
I don't believe you have to call it until it hits, so you do not have to waste your
Well,
spell
I kind
slot.
of try to do it at the opportune moment that I didn't do the math. You know what I mean?
Right.
So he
All
doesn't
right,
use
Henry.
it because it doesn't hit.
Can you? So clicking on your token. This. Can you see? You should be able to. Well, it's hard to tell if you can see Foster, but can you see anything beyond Foster? Henry?
Yeah. Let me click on my token again. Oh yeah, that light goes all the way down there.
Dim. He can see dim light beyond Foster.
Because it looks like the light ends here, but that's
Yeah,
the
but
bright light. 5, 10, 15. Oh, yeah, that's a bright
Yeah.
light. So the dim light.
Yeah, I
All
can
right,
see.
so yeah, you give me perception check. You see Foster jumping around.
Perception.
you also see Kahehi
B
running
is
towards
for
you.
perception.
What? You want to say hi to the stream, Roxy? Look at this big nose.
Yeah, you're not really sure why he's jumping around. Kiahi says, "Hey, there's water," so you do see that there's some water on the floor. It's like water's like a wave
I'm
splashing
saying
up.
the water burned me. It's spicy water.
Go way down. Go on. Get down,
Well
Roxy.
then, I guess if the water burns you, we shouldn't go that way.
It's coming after us.
It's coming.
It reached out and touched me
Well, I'm going to take the
in
dodge
a bad
action.
place.
Pass my turn. Take the dodge action.
Okay, Foster.
Foster's going to. It's like in melee with him. Like.
Yes, it's right at your feet, trying to slam into you. Looks like water trying to splash you.
I think he's going to. Well, he knows his shape water doesn't work on a creature, and since the water's moving, he probably. I don't know. I think he's just going to try to chill touch it. Get away!
Okay, then. Oh, hold on. Click, click. There we go. All right, it is targeted.
Oh wait, do I have pack tactics on myself? No.
All right, so the hand sort of splashes down into this water. Go ahead and roll your damage. see some of it sort of hardens, and now there's little floaties on the water.
It's not undead, so I don't have to do that. And can Foster like get out of its way? Like move over here?
Okay.
I didn't want to get hung up on the corner. Oops, sorry. He's gonna be like, it's an evil puddle. He yells out.
Zash.
Why are you running towards it?
It's trying to attack me. Come
Is
kill it.
Kiahi
That's why
badly
I was
burned?
trying to.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Does it look like you get burned by
Hmm.
fire?
Nah,
No.
acid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's heavily damaged.
All right, so I'll say that's 20 feet. I'll say there's
Alright.
enough room for you to squeeze by Penry. He's dodging anyway.
Foster gets acid resistance when he gets higher level. You don't know it yet, though.
I'm going to.
All right, so the light is there. You can see that this puddle is sort of this grayish mess.
Ick. I'm going
There's
to
There's a hand
let Svens
hanging on it.
Oh, thank you.
Claw.
and say, we will prevail. And then I'm going to take my last 10 feet of movement towards whatever's going on down here. And that will be my turn.
Oh, the maps are too big.
Oozy stuff.
Cinnamon
Whoa.
roll down bad.
58 months. Good lord. That's
All right,
almost
Chronoff.
that's almost 5 years.
So you see Kiahi running away. The monk is cowering in fear, not doing anything. You heard Foster's voice as he's whimpering and yipe, 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 moving away. And then you see Zash go running past.
With the
What
light.
would you like to do? Yes, with the light. We cannot hear you if you're talking. Weed Whacker.
Oh, sorry about that. I was typing. I got distracted. I'm gonna be towards the back end of the light area, kind of like watching up this way. Make sure nobody's coming there.
Okay.
Kind of like looking to my right. Okay, those guys are good. Look back up to see as far up that tunnel as I can with a little bit of light that's available.
All right. Not a whole lot because the shadows and stuff, but from what little you can see, you don't see anything else.
Okay, I don't
All
want
right, so
anybody
this should
anything
fix
to
it.
come. I let these guys figure out what that is. In the meantime, I don't want anybody to come around and our back, and get us from behind.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna ready attack in case something pops up.
I forgot to do this. All right, Kiahi.
Why is your siren
All
song
right.
so loud? I'll turn it down.
Oh, I'm gonna bonus action, and I'm gonna cast Hex. So let me put that on
I'll hex you for
myself
that one. I'll hex you
and
for that
on
one.
Mr. Ooze or Mrs. Ooze. And then I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast on it as my action.
You have a -5
minus?
because the it's on the floor and his ash is right there.
Okay, -5. All right.
It's 2D. It's hard to hit 2D.
Nice.
Still a
Slams
hit.
into it.
I'm gonna invoke my genie's wrath.
Genie's Wrath. Is it like somebody comes out of the bottle?
Yep.
Is there music? Like I Dream of Genie music or something?
Dun, 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 dun,
Da,
dun,
da,
dun.
da, 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 da.
This is my genie's wrath. I put it in the chat.
Yes. Little.
And then I cannot. Oh, there it goes. I went. It passed.
What kind of damage was it?
Bludgeoning.
Oh,
My
I thought it
patron
does.
is the Tao, the Earth.
Also does. Oh, bludgeon. Okay.
Bludgeoning for Tao.
Alright, so this thing is going to attack Bosser.
Ah. He's ready to throw up his shield. Shield. Let me drop that on me,
Go ahead.
and then you can drop that on me again.
Alright, burn your spell slot. What does it look like as this thing reaches out towards you?
It's a big copper scale that pops up in front of him, like transparent, as this thing like reaches out. At the scale, like jumps out, kind of refracts it.
Nice. Alright, we get a spell slot. Zash, go.
Yeah. Be cool if it did like spell slot used.
And for the sake of argument, where is the light?
That's just
The light is on me, probably on my helmet.
Helmet, okay?
It's like a mining helmet. Like, hey, what's going on in
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
Well, I would presume it would be on the top, not on the front. Otherwise, the light would not cast
So it's a
behind
walking light bulb.
you.
All right. I've never
Always
fought an
gotta
ooze
be ready.
before. I don't know what to expect.
It's like one of those things. Beep boo, beep boo, beep boo. And wow, that had the little alarm.
Alright, so this is the first time somebody's hit it. Let me double check something real quick. As you do your damage.
Are you a brave DM? You're gonna like replicate. -2. So that's
Alright, give me a perception check. DC. You're a warrior, so I'm going to say DC 10.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Alright, so you notice this thing as well, you're slicing at it with your longsword. And as you slice into it, scrape along the bottom of the floor. As you're pulling it off, bits of it are still on there and smoking, and you notice there are little divots and pieces, pocks in your sword now.
Well,
well, while we're making now, there's something meteor. Sizzle Wayne.
when Cuppy and I
I'll
first
say
met, I
this
hadn't
is
been
not
swinging for
good.
long.
Yeah, Pinrod. Definitely
Do-
ain't gonna be biting that thing.
do not use metal on it.
Have to eat a Tums before you buy it. Oh,
Right.
Right.
Well, I can't get by him. I can't reach him.
you can.
He's on the floor. Maybe you can jump over him.
The boar spear, does that have reach?
I don't think so.
Two-handed defense heavy. Yeah, it's got reach.
Spear does?
Yep. So he's going to come up
Nice.
here,
Stabby,
and I can
stabby.
reach him. Try to poke him with a boar spear.
All right, you do know that you can also step into Zash's square, attack, and step back if you
I
want.
don't want to be. I don't
Um,
want to be punching this thing.
so if you're attacking through him to this little thing on the floor, um,
You know what I
you're
can
using a
do?
spear. So I'll say, and Zash is a trained warrior, so I'll say it's a minus.
Minus 2.5. Just round it down. Be nice.
What if I throw a dart at him? What is the minus?
It would still be -2.
-2. I'll throw a dart.
Okay.
You mean you're gonna feed it? Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna feed it? You got pack tactics because Fosser. Oh, they're both.
Yeah, I got my pack tactics on too.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a hit. Damage.
Oh, I need to put that on Fosser.
Oh,
Oh,
All right,
maybe.
so I'm going to say there is a 60% chance that the dart exits the ooze. So give me a percentile. All right, so it exits the ooze. It does have little pock marks and it's messed up, but it is not in the ooze, so you still have it.
is it usable?
Yes, it just does not do as like I said.
Then
It's
I'll-
just
I'll pick it up.
messed up. How many darts do you have?
4.
It's the lawn dart that got run over by the car. It still works. It just doesn't fly so straight. The jart.
All right, let's see if it will let me do this. Unlock. It does not. All right, plus.
People are like, lawn darts are dangerous only because people would throw them up in the air and play a game
We did that.
Right.
and see who would
Who
not
didn't?
run.
Everybody did that. Sometimes I'm surprised we survived childhood. Ooh, I got a messed up dart. Damage dart.
You fixed it for you? Nice.
All right.
What's
Um,
okay? It's a +2 instead of +5 to hit.
it doesn't affect your 2-hit at all.
Oh, that one's a plus. Oh, there we go. Affects damage. It's a minus. It's a +2.
I hope I forgot to put piercing on there. Piercing. All because you didn't use your spear. Would have been much faster and easier to just use your spear. All
I
right,
didn't want to damage the spear.
that's right. You're metagaming because you had no idea that would happen. But I gave it to you because Zash did say something. So kudos on you, Zash. Well, the few times the players
Somebody
actually
said, "Don't hit
something.
it with metal."
He said, "Oh crap, this isn't good." As he was looking at his sword as you were running up. So good on you. All right, so you guys are out of combat. What would you like to do?
Is this good water?
But
I'm gonna light up the
now-
room there.
Water?
Yeah, no, Cuppy kept me
Alright,
up
so
to date
you
on
just-
what you were up to.
Zash and Foster, give me percentiles. The water
01.
is.
01. 01.
Give me a percent.
No. No.
Drinking it to test it. Does not have any kind of mold growing on it.
Foster will smell it first.
Okay,
Poke
give me a
it
perception
with
check.
his stick. Poke it with his dagger.
Okay.
Like, Make sure it doesn't move. Looks at his dagger. Is it melted? Ah.
Give me a perception check.
Very skill.
You hear that?
Like, in what language?
Common.
And it's like coming from the water.
You're not sure where it came from.
Now? He says.
Give me an insight check.
Are you? He's looking around. He says, I heard something. He says to Zash behind him. Did you say that? Obviously it was somebody that he doesn't know, right? Like the voice.
You do not recognize the voice, no.
I'm Foster. We're traveling through this area. Can we come through? We won't hurt you unless you attack us. Well, hopefully. Where does it sound like it's coming from? I know he rolled poorly on his perception.
You cannot tell where it's coming from.
Do you guys hear that? Foster says to Sash.
Did I actually hear that out loud, or was that in my head? I'll look around. I'll look around at everybody and say, "Did you hear that?"
I heard it. I heard Globalagoob.
No, it is mental. Similar to what Stool has done once or twice.
I will.
Hey, get Stool up here.
I will say out loud. No,
was not happy.
He is his own lizard.
Oh,
Stool can understand us, right? Without, like, if we ask him to, yeah, we call him up, Stool. Or Foster does. Hey, Stool. I'm running Stool, so just checking with you. Would he come up?
But Zash appears to be looking around and having a conversation with something that's not there.
Stool's gonna come into the room and activate his thing. He's got 3 a day, right? How do I use the NPC? Come on, open NPC sheet.
Alright, Stool, let's take a look. He has 10-foot radius, alright? Alright, so everybody except Keahi. While you're within 30 feet of each other for the next hour, you can communicate telepathically. Presuming your intelligence is 2 or higher.
What? We don't know about Kranith now. We better check. No, I'm kidding.
What's going on?
So, Foster's gonna say, hey, Stool, there's somebody talking to us like you do, like this. And Stool's gonna say, oh, really? Where? I don't see nobody. Because he can't see, right?
Correct, he doesn't see anything either.
He doesn't see anyway, so he has no eyes. This is our friend Stool.
Stool has dark vision up to 120 feet. I don't know what you're talking.
I will say out loud,
Well, I said he
We
doesn't have
are
eyes. That means he can't.
lost. I am Zash. Who are you? Where are you? What is your name?
Foster's gonna move up a little and see if he can see into this room. See if he sees anything.
All right, so as you
Let's-
move up into there, you see there is a Zash. Boom. You see there are some bones, and as you walk closer, you see there's some coins there and a mace, and then you realize that they're floating above the ground, about anywhere from 1 to 2 feet above the ground.
Like how far into the room?
Directly in front of you. It's in the next 5 feet.
Oh, like immediately in front of Foster, he's gonna like backpedal a little bit,
Mhm.
like, there's something magical coming. Is it moving?
Nope. It's a corpse, skeletal corpse with a mace next to it with some coins.
Are you Globagool? Foster would say. He said he gets undead. Foster says.
Globagool.
He whispers in telepathically though. He doesn't know why.
I say the word out loud after he says it. Globagool.
Yeah.
Where are you? And I'm still looking around.
Really?
Zash doesn't brain so good. He hasn't yet figured out that this voice is in his head.
I'm Foster.
Yeah, he has no idea there's a voice in your heads.
Globba globba doo.
He thinks it's out loud because when he asked, "Did you hear that?" Foster said
I
yes.
actually saw that somebody had.
I think it's that right there floating in the hallway, right in front of me. He points. He's still using telepathy.
Globba globba doo.
So he doesn't realize that Kahi came up behind him. He's like, "Whoa! You can't hear me?
Did you goose him?
We should do this when we're talking telepathically, right? It makes it easier."
Right.
Oh.
We
Hi.
can't see you.
Are you that? Are you in front of me? Hello?
But everybody keep walking.
Foster, I don't see anything in front of you.
Foster, move back and
There's
come
too many people there now, but you do see the same thing. There is a skeleton with a mace and some coins.
Does the mace look pitted and burned?
No.
It's
Yeah, I'm gonna step a little
Globba
further into the
Goot's
room.
some kind of
Okay.
undead, but why is he
so you-
sideways?
Come up short and give me just a second here. You hear in your mind.
Hey, what's up, Sambarchi? We're talking telepathically to Globagool. We gotta do this.
And you find that you can't breathe, and that you're can't move forward anymore, and all of a sudden your skin starts burning, and your hands start burning. You take a step back, step out of this thing that's in front of stuff that's in front of you, and you. Give me a second here.
Did you just put your face in his ass? Was
Is it
that his
hot
ass?
like fire?
Hot like
Seems like
fire.
it
Give me a
burned
perception
tonight.
check.
Say again? I couldn't.
Perception check.
Perception.
And the
Ooh.
skeleton moves back, sort of glides backwards, floating along the floor for a minute. And you're just able to make out this sheen. It's almost as if there was a curtain of transparent water right in front of you, and as you stepped into it, it burned you. And you take. And you
What are you
said,
concentrating on still?
you step back, and I said the
Yeah.
little thing moves back. Let me check. Do I have my? I should have my high speed. Parlaying with monsters. Here it is. Give me an Arcana or Survival check, please. Kahi.
Don't matter which one.
Whoa.
Nice. This, I said you did hear that in your mind. I'm just typing here.
All right. So I'll take a step back and say, I think the
Wow.
hallway's blocked.
What?
Um,
What happened? Your face is all melted. Oh,
Again,
your
I
face is all
know.
melted.
Yeah.
He
Well,
says it
there-
both ways.
There's something that's really hard to see, and I think I know what these things are. They're giant cubes of jello.
And
And
his name is Glabagoo.
yeah, and you got to
Wait,
dive into
what?
them.
Globagool, are you a giant tub of jello?
Is the halfling barbarian here? He can do it.
It's very stingy jello. So, yeah, you probably don't want to go jumping into them. And I think whoever we're
I-
talking to might be the skeleton inside it.
No,
Wow.
I don't. I think
Yeah,
it's.
I
I
mean,
think
I'm not-
the
I'm definitely
globagoo is the
this.
globagoo that we're talking to.
If
I'm pretty sure they're not usually sentient.
Wow.
I could be wrong.
I wouldn't know. I've never seen. We don't have these kind of things in Kalimshan.
right now.
I have come across sentient skeletons.
It didn't drop on you, so hold on a second. I gotta retype it.
Well, then we'll have to get that skeleton out. Shall we
Yes.
get you out of the globby thing?
He's not in it. He just kind of stuck his face in there.
There we go.
No. I'm not in it. The skeleton inside.
Oh,
it
you're
is what
talking to the.
I'm
never
thinking
mind.
is the thing that's talking to us in our minds.
Foster still thinks it's undead. That's what he says. It's undead.
Probably is. Too bad we don't have a paladin who could tell us if it's undead or not.
He can see it.
I can't see anything from here. I could see the skeleton if you get out of the way, and then I could detect it.
Foster, move back a little more. Go say hi. Just watch it. He's right around the corner.
Don't get too close.
Step in his face or butt or whatever it is.
Yeah, I'm not taking
All
the lead
right.
anymore.
Yeah.
What I get for sticking my nose out?
I will use the
Taking so
divine
much
sense on
acid
it.
damage today.
Taking so much acid today, man.
Getting
You
burned.
sense nothing within
You're
60
gonna have a
feet that you can see.
flashback.
So,
It is not celestial, fiend, or undead. Well, you said, wait, there's a man inside you?
Yeah.
I don't think he's a man anymore. Yeah, I think this
It's
this
a PG-13 channel now here. Okay, just be easy with the man inside of stuff.
phrasing.
Raising.
All right, so as you step forward with your light, you can see a little reflecting off of it better, and you can tell where it is. Just a second here.
Foster's gonna say, just ask him to move so we can get by. And you take your lobby self, your eyeballs?
Well,
Nope, that is
you
strong.
certainly are. Yeah. You don't want to eat us, do you?
Yeah.
You know, I have this friend. Right, the eyes look cool, don't they? It's like Barney from my.
Yeah, it remind
I've been
me
watching a
of
lot of
like
different, not a lot.
Barney's second
I've only
cousin.
watched like a couple different TV.
Barney Bob, like SpongeBob and Barney had a
Watch a
kid.
lot.
It does not actually have eyes. I'm not really sure.
I know,
I guess
we
they were
still
just
like the
having fun
eyes
with
in the
this,
picture.
but yes, that's why I shared it. It's a funny picture. It's a cool picture, but no. It's supposed to enamor you to it, so you don't just kill it.
Not gonna lie, Zash is
Yeah,
thinking
do the
about
immersion
killing it
thing.
anyways. He's a hard time wrapping his brain
I've been
around
studying
something like
Korean for
this.
almost 3 months. Yeah.
Guys, what should we do? Glob of Gold, do you
So
live here?
What I've been
Yeah, is there something we can trade you to get out of our way? Are you hungry?
Or something we can do to help you?
Yeah, does that mace... Can you...
Yeah, he tries to be
Hey,
friendly
gummit.
with it.
So
Oh, Foster should be like doing this. He's trying to talk to it.
there is Ash.
At least I know what folks are saying.
Where we were going, that way is gone. Is there a way out through here?
I am watching tail.
Hey, gummit. You
There
would
was
think
a quake.
Buzzer. Okay.
Foster looks down the hallway. Does he see room?
Yes. Beyond, you see beyond the skeleton, the room opens up. You should be able to see on the map, can't you? Yes.
I just saw the
You-
thing almost melt his face off when he tried to go past it.
I think we should let it move on its own and not try to
Foster's
go
like, can you
through.
go away from us to give us some more room? You're big. Or something. And Foster's trying to see if he could see it now that they've described it like a blob.
One, two, three. Yes. So you can just make out the reflection of the light in it. Yes.
Hey, my name's Kiahi.
Wait,
What's your your Glabagool?
He says he wants to talk to the owner. Who's the owner?
Yeah, come.
He's talking to me,
Just be
apparently.
careful.
You guys can't hear that?
Oh, I hear certain things.
He says
it made
there's
space.
room. Yeah, there's room for us to move by. All right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude on your personal space earlier.
And Gabagool, we thank you for your time, and if you could do us a favor, if you see any more of those dark-skinned guys with white hair, feel free to give them a hug for us.
Yeah, and a big kiss from Foster.
Who's that inside you?
What? We're not talking
Not
to that
us. That's
guy?
all that matters.
It's a skeleton. He's just got goo on him.
Just curious.
I don't. And Foster's like, I don't see his lips moving though.
Yeah, but the white-haired ones, they like hurting,
Yeah, so I was like, wow.
and they will hurt you
Yeah.
if you don't hurt them first.
So it's
Come on, Stool.
very.
Well, we wouldn't
very
want to hurt
interesting
you.
Learning.
Gray man with pointy ears. How long have you been down here? It must be lonely being down here all by yourself.
Wait a minute. You're trying to adopt a pet?
Did you say this
I'm
guy
trying to be
doesn't
friendly.
know how to
Trying to
spell a sentence?
befriend it and get it engaged and see if we can get any kind of additional information from it.
That is a good idea.
How friendly are you
'Cause
being?
It's not obviously hostile, so
Say it's that guy inside of him.
other than me trying to run into him accidentally.
You can still see your face impression right here. Look,
You bumped into him.
the skin and your eyelashes. Wait, you don't have any hair, do you?
I have no hair, period.
They gave you a nice little facial.
Mhm.
Little acid facial. Foster's
I
like,
woke up
"Get-
and moved
make
through the
room for
space
that.
10 times.
come meet the rest of our
How big
party.
is this space?
I can't move.
Are
any
there
further
are there
before I
others
get
like
light.
you?
I like the eyeballs though. They're so cool.
Yes, I
He's
encountered
talking
one
to
of
us.
those.
He's like,
They were not very fun. What is that mace you have? I noticed that that's still there. That metal object inside of you. Would it be possible to take a look at it?
You're talking out
closer
loud
look?
too, aren't you? Or are you talking telepathically?
I'm talking telepathically because I'm too lazy to put my finger.
I didn't confuse the issue by having Spore also do telepathic with everybody, so doesn't confuse anything. I was thinking it might have been one of Spore's kind.
There you go. Now it's oozing. So he, in response to
Nice.
that, he says,
Nice.
Zash, come up with the light. I can't see.
Sure.
Ooh,
It looks
that's the way
fascinating.
by.
"All right, give me an acrobatics check, Zash and Penry both."
Trying
Acrobatics.
to squeeze by it.
So you sort of move into Keahi and slide next past him. Henry, your back of your robe starts, your backpack starts sizzling as you as it touches it.
Just the tip
It burned the buckle on my backpack, my bedroll.
And all of you hear, "Be careful! I'm."
He what?
Be careful. Quit running into him. You'll hurt him.
Kiahi, did you answer him?
Yes, I said, yeah, absolutely. I would love to have it.
Okay, so the
It looks fascinating.
coins and the mace start moving out and get right to the edge.
Is there
Ooze
anything
poop.
you would like?
And
Ooze
then
poop.
come out tink, tink, and fall on the ground.
I wipe it
See,
off with
there are
something?
14 electrum, a skeleton, and a mace.
He pooped out the skeleton too?
Yes. He wasn't
Was
sure
the
what he
skeleton
wanted.
human?
Pick up the
Give me a
mace.
medicine check.
Hey,
Man,
Foster.
that thing looks clean.
As far as you can tell, it
What
looks
about
human to
nature?
you.
This thing's been inside our friend here. Can you tell if it's magical or not?
No.
I'm just hoping this thing wasn't what was giving him the power of speech.
It made him smart or something. Foster doesn't have to detect magic or anything.
It's an intelligence mace.
He doesn't even have Arcana.
All right. Or neither do
Does
I,
he?
so.
No. He's like, no. I mean, it looks
You gotta take a
magical.
rest to identify it?
It's pretty nice. He like taps on it with his finger. Tink, tink, tink.
Yeah, looks like a decent mace. Having survived inside this thing for who knows how long. Moved up and down the space
Wait,
10
you
times.
think he likes to eat metal stuff or something? Maybe we could give him
Well, I just noticed that
a belt
most
buckle?
everything but metal kind of corroded inside him.
Like your face.
Yeah. I take the mace for now.
Okay.
Foster has piercer blub chunks. There was meat. I forgot about that.
And I will not state what it says in the even if it's unidentified state, it still gives it away on the combat tab.
Combat tab? I don't know.
On the actions tab, sorry. Up in the weapons section, you can see additional bonuses that are supposed to be hidden.
Weird because it's unidentified. It shouldn't do that. I'm not sure why it does.
Yeah.
Bug report.
Can you see on my actions tab what I'm talking about?
You have multiple things that are unidentified.
Yeah. I don't know how many short rests have we been through, long rests? But I think this was the only one that's magical. The other was like a gemstone that I didn't.
Anyway, it does look like it's been burned.
Come in.
But other than that, it doesn't look like it's weakened at all. It just looks like somebody took a candle and sort of scorched it.
So it can be polished.
Does he? He doesn't have any other friends or relatives up ahead, does he? Are we gonna run
Right?
into anyone else? Like, oh, you
Good
got
question.
cousins.
He's just got the little gray ones.
Foster, move into this room. Get out of the way a little bit more.
You have any questions for us? Well, we're kind of lost down here. We got captured by some gray pointy ear people, like you mentioned, and we escaped, and we're just trying to find someplace safe. What was the place called we were going to? Some lake or other?
The Dark Lake. Wait, was that right? I don't know.
Isn't everything dark down here?
Stool knows. Hey, Stool, where are we going? Or it was Juicer that knew.
Yeah, the fish guy. Trying to find a way out ultimately, but for the moment we're trying to find a safe place to.
There's a pin that says Dark Lake.
Hey, I was right. Nice.
Oh,
Looks like the dragon on your avatar's got his tail wrapped around you or something, Tim. It's like the way you're sitting, like in a throne.
Is it nearby? I'd love to see it.
Sloop-la-doop. Sloop-la-dop? We passed that place.
You have not passed it. No, you will. If you get to the Dark Lake, then Sushar can lead you to Sloop-la-dop.
Oh, so we
That's
came
where
from.
he's
Where
from.
did we come from then?
The drow place.
He came from the jail.
Velkin Valve.
Oh, Velkin Valve. We haven't got to the Sloop-la-dop yet? Holy crap. We
Can
are
you take
lost.
us to the water place? I'd love to, or give us directions on how to get there.
He can't point.
We'll be careful to
You
stay
can
out
go
of your
that
way.
You can't do.
Go to Sloop-la-dop and hang a left.
Yeah, get out of the way. Meat sacks.
Foster.
Okay.
No, get to the side so he can go in front of us.
Finally,
We're
Stool
going
might
to go
get
ahead
combat.
and
Uh-oh.
take your break as the water lashes out at Stool,
No.
and we will be back in 10 minutes, everybody.
Stool went too far.
Stool gets to go combat. Maybe he might beat him in initiative, but what? We're gonna take a 10-minute break, and we're gonna be back at 9:40. But I'm gonna put the slideshow on and some music, and we'll be back here as we take our 10-minute break. But come back, we got another hour and a half. We'll see you in a little bit. Wait, where's the button? It's over here. getting back from break.
I'm
Dr.
here. Just eating
Pepper?
a sandwich
Was that a
with me.
Dr. Pepper crack? Is that what I heard? Oh. A root beer. I was close. Shut up. I got leftover lunch. Chinese food.
Root beer and a chocolate payday.
Yeah.
The break time snack.
All right. So
I
before
have
we get into the
assorted gummy
combat,
fruit slices.
if I can have everybody give me anybody who is trained in survival, please give me a survival check.
Ooh, yes, ma'am.
Proficient in survival, I should say.
No.
Man, these kills or rolls are killing me.
You only have half the session left to use your inspiration, though.
Oh, that's true. Let me go ahead and burn that.
See?
Look at
That's
that.
better.
There we go.
All right. Also, everyone realizes at this point, as you guys have been talking to Gabagool and stuff, as you start moving around, you realize you're walking in 2 inches of water. And both Cronoth and Penry that should be enclosed. I had a typo. That's what happens when you don't read it again before you send it.
There's also no spell check in Fantasy Grounds. That's why I don't like typing. Because I suck at spelling.
Penrod's gonna.
That would
Well, I
be
guess
an
we're in
extension.
initiative now, aren't
If it
we?
doesn't underline it for me, and sometimes I can't even get it to underline something I know is misspelled. That's how bad I spell. Can't even get spell check to work. Can get that close.
If it finds 10 corrections in the same 24-hour period, it will just give up and stop.
You only get credit. You only have some creds. You only get 10 credits like the AI credit shit they're giving out now. Like, what?
All right, so you
Well,
guys
I
do have
know-
time. If you did want to say something quick, you can. As you guys are moving around, let me
Well,
go
yeah.
ahead and
Penrod is gonna say, "I can't breathe up here. The air's going away," and he's gonna back up, back into this other room.
well, with your survival base, this whole area. It's not this room. It's the entire area.
Oh,
It's like you're in Colorado. You're realizing you're breathing heavier, and your brain is finally clicked as to why.
well, we can either go forward or backwards, and I
Hey,
can't see.
is there like a water? Is it like running north and south, east, west? How's the water running? Or is it just rising?
It seems to be yes. It just seems to be rising. You didn't notice where it came from, or it's not flowing anywhere. If you drop something in it, it just floats. It doesn't move. All right, so this is, where'd he go? Why is it not there? Hold on a second. My dude left. That's weird. Oh, it's probably under somebody, I bet. Okay.
Hey, did I know that Glab is talking to these people? Like, did he reach out to me at all? Did they say anything out loud? I can't remember if they said anything out loud.
Zash was talking out loud the whole time.
Up until this point, if you have not received a whisper from them, the only thing you heard Globagul say is, "Be careful, I am here," as people were running into it and trying to squeeze by other people.
Gotcha.
That's the only thing you've heard. All right, so this thing. Okay, so some of you, I'm going to redrop some of your tokens because when I dragged, I kept typing and then instinctively just dragging it to your token to whisper to you. So some of you are named weirdly, like, yes, I
Yeah,
live
he
here.
says, yes, I am Globagul.
So I'm going to redrag some of your
Yes,
tokens.
I live here.
Let's see. Zash.
What, he made stuff on the inventory doing that or something?
No, if you mouse over Keahi, it says the token name is, yes, I am Globagul.
Like every name in you.
But it's just the token name, not the combat tracker version.
That's weird.
Like I said, I typed it, and then instead of dragging it up to your portrait, I drug it to a token.
Mm.
It looks like
Dominic thought the players could drag stuff from player to player. And I'm
Fix
like,
it all.
no. I made him look and he's like, yes, you can.
That's
I'm
the
like,
way.
no, you can't.
No, it's
And
an
I'm like-
ownership issue. Yeah.
And then he did it. He's like, oh, you can. Maybe you can in other rule sets? I don't know.
I
The
heard that
difficulty is that because you don't
it
have
succeeded.
ownership, you're not allowed to make changes to somebody else's sheet.
Right?
So any changes have to be basically bounced through the GM.
That's why I said
Alright,
put
so
it in a
water-
player sheet. Makes it easy.
So Stool sort of stumbles back,
Items, anyways.
and I will say that, well, you guys have telepathy, so he's like, I'm being attacked. The water
I
is
had to use
attacking
that
me."
voice. I'm being attacked. He's gonna be like, put him
I'll
up. Put
hex
his
you for that one.
dukes up. Wait, Stool actually got skip turn on him. He would have got to go, right? I can't delete skip turn.
No, the
Surprised?
creature went last, so all of you had reactions, but now is the next round, so you guys get to go like normal. This round, yep. It is now Stool's turn, so he will click. All right, it is targeted.
He's like, put him up. Get your dukes up. He's like, a little fist comes out. Wah! Finally, he gets to attack something. Holy shit. I think he hit.
Yep, he hit. Roll damage.
Wait,
So he takes
wasn't
2
me.
points of damage as his
Oh,
little
did you roll
pod
it?
burns. No, roll his damage.
What was the 2? I didn't
Alright.
do that.
He takes 2 points of damage as he slam punches into
Oh.
the thing, and it starts smoking and burning. This
That's
hurts.
like half his hit points.
I am not going to hit it anymore.
Finally gets the part something and it hurts him. If Stool takes off running, though, it's not hard to get in front of him. Uh-oh.
Alright, so this water rat reaches out,
Stool!
Dead.
No!
corrodes Stool. Alright,
I'll hex you,
Heiahi.
white one.
Because this thing is now on top of Stool, I'll say you guys can see it.
Okay. And so if I go to there, can I see it?
You should be able to see it on
Yep.
the map.
What is the minus
To do what?
to Eldritch Blast him?
2. Because what's his
Minus
name is right.
Right.
Henry's right in front of you. So
Gotcha.
But since you got
Alright,
after that's
well, I
clear
will
shot.
You got the
transfer my hex, which I'm still concentrating on.
I'll hex you,
Target.
white one.
And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast. That's a hit. So I'll add some Genie's Wrath and kaboom. And then I'll step back out of the way.
Say hi to everybody. Who's up there?
You got 2 dogs today?
3.
3, my goodness.
You're dog sitting.
Look at DJ, Max, and Roxy.
At
Anything
least
else?
they're all friends. Nope, I'm just going to step out of the way
Well, I
and
wouldn't
then pass
call
my
them
turn.
friends. DJ just
Are
kind
you
of.
able to?
Yeah.
Alright, so you can't. Did you have enough room to actually make it? Did you have 10 more feet of movement from where you were?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had only
'Cause
moved
you
20
can't go
to
diagonally
get to
through the
there.
wall like that. I wanted to just make sure you had.
Yeah, yeah,
Alright.
yeah. I had the movement.
Dash.
I still think the old initiative circle thing you got looks like SpongeBob advertisement.
All right. What just happened to Stool?
I think he's
melted.
dissolved.
Was it that ooze up there that did it to him?
Correct. You see a somewhat stool-shaped mound quickly going away as this thing is on top of it and smoke's coming from it, fumes and stuff.
Foster's like, stool.
Does it cost me extra movement to move past Penry?
5 feet.
All right.
Not
I'll
if
move
you
up
shove his
there and,
face into the wall as you go by. It's like free.
Yeah.
I hate to do this.
True.
Yeah, if I can, what do I need to do to grapple him?
No, I was just joking. You could grapple him and then drag him with you or shove him out of the way or something, but just to move through his space, just 5 feet.
Okay. I am going to use my remaining 5 points of lay on hands to try to save Stool, even if I have to reach into the goo to do it.
All right. Give me a. Just a straight. Do you have unarmed strike coded?
I do not.
All right. What is the plus for your weapon?
6.
Actually, if you just click the symbol until it's offhand, and then just roll the attack.
All right, I can do that. Oh, that was the wrong symbol to click. Never mind. There we go. That's the offhand attack.
Okay.
I still had
All
the
right.
He's
plus
so
6.
random. Oh, yeah.
Well,
Definitely burns you as you are reaching into it. Give me a percentile. All right, so you feel what you presume to be stool. So go ahead and expend the hit points.
I like how
as
he
you
said
are burned.
presumed. Presumed. It could be his bladder.
It's
It could be his
slightly
bladder.
more solid lump than what the ooze is.
All right, I don't see stool on the combat tracker, so
And I'm going to be nice and say this.
there's his 5 points.
Okay. All right, so your temporary hit points are gone. Hold on a second. It should have done. Yes. Okay. Yep. You're good. So you have one wound now. So that was your move and your action. Anything
Yeah,
else? Bonus action or anything?
I do not have one.
Okay. Henry.
All right, Penry's going to move up here and here and throw a dart. Is that negative from there?
No.
Tried to get
Although
the sign
you
of
are
it.
very pensive because it's slightly deeper where you are by about an inch.
All right, he throw a dart at this thing. I'll throw the damage dart at him.
If this wasn't a big mound over stool, it would be very difficult to see in this water, standing water that's there.
Is that the right damage? Ha! You want another percentile to get the dart back?
Yes. Nice.
You want to change the damage to a +1 now? Or is it worse?
Did you use the damaged one?
Yeah, you can
damage
use
dart.
the
Okay.
damage one.
Yep.
It's been double damaged.
Right?
All right.
So it still feels like we're losing air, right?
What
So
deep's the
you
water?
realize that you are in an enclosed space.
Right.
There is no fresh air coming in. And so, at some point, it is going to be problematic if you don't find a way to get fresh air.
Yeah, we got to move. So I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. What do I got? 30 or 40? I got 40. Well, I can't see anymore. Oh, I can see this square here. And then it's dark, so I'll stop. We gotta move.
All right, so you guys heard Foster yell out, "Stool, no!" And you heard Zash splash, splish, 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 run up, grunt in pain. So, Foster and Zash, what are you going to be doing? What is your intent?
Is there any of stool left? Was I able to save him?
You feel what you think is stool.
I'll pull him out of it.
Okay,
Foster
Zash,
wants
what-
to like
Foster.
use the water to wash the ooze thing off of stool using his shape water cantrip.
Using your shape water. All right, so you use the shape water. Zash, you reach in with your other hand as well and try to pull, and you come out with 2 handfuls of stool. And Foster, you're washing away, and it's almost impossible as you're washing away more of this stuff. You see the little bits and pieces. It's like it all crumbled away, and there's
I,
Wow.
can I have that chunk? He points to the chunk that Sash is.
Okay.
You do
Can I have
what you
that?
gotta do.
He's gonna put it in his bag. He takes a chunk of Foster. Not Foster. Stool.
You got
I put my arm in my bag.
one might say it's a sample.
It's a sample.
Right? He's carrying around a stool sample.
You know, I gotta see my doctor next week, so.
I'm going to say, Zash, you are going to get an inspiration for that.
Hmm.
How much does said stool sample weigh? Half a pound?
Nothing can be done now.
I would say it's negligible, and you don't need to worry about the weight. So leave it at 0. It's fine. A few ounces. Yes, and not very dense.
It's a mushroom. They're light.
Now that I know such horrors exist here, yeah. Be glad it wasn't me that suffered that fate.
So, when Stool died, and we were all connected to it telepathically, did we feel that death? Was it like emotional for us? Were we scared?
No, you just you felt pain and then nothing.
Did he scream?
Poor stool.
He didn't scream, but you felt burning and anguish and then nothing.
This is your new
Will
home for
Wilhelm
tonight?
scream.
Just chilling in my lap.
There are too many people here.
He's safe. He's safe up there.
He's like, there are other doggos here. I have to make sure I am the doggo.
No, he just doesn't want to get squished. He's the little guy in the...
Size doesn't matter to dogs.
Yeah, he's skittish. He just wants to be away from them. Don't take my space. If he could read, he would bark. Can you read chat? It says dog. It says dog.
Need your
If it
speakers
said-
on.
If it said puppy, now he would just totally bark at it, right? Because you bark at the puppies. He's not in the mood because he knows if he barks, they bark, and everyone gets yelled at. All right, this isn't working out, buddy. You gotta get down. Oh, I know. Oh no. All right, go lay down. Everybody lay down.
There they are.
All right, so the water is now at 3 inches.
You know, this is like
We're out of initiative.
3/16 of my
Yes.
height.
Guys have been out of initiative, and tokens are unlocked.
Sash, I need light. I can't see.
Aziz, right.
Corridor goes on.
There's the room end. There's corridor.
I can't see. Sash needs. There we
There's
go.
a curved corridor. I mean, it's not curved. I'm sorry. It turns
Ah,
at a 90-degree angle. It's not curved at all.
it opens up into another room.
All right. So, as you guys are in this room, you see that it branches off into. Go ahead and
I
look at the
can't
map
see.
here. Yeah, you guys can't see because the light's not there, but
Yeah, the light's still in
presuming the
hallway.
light's going to come.
Ooh. Oh, there's a
Alright,
room
so
behind
you see
me.
there are 4 passage ways leading to the east. As Kiahi goes wandering off into
I didn't go wandering
the
off. I
west.
took one step.
He's and to the you see this is natural, whereas everything to the east, I mean the west, is carved.
So are we breathing any easier?
No,
Or we still feel the air being sucked out?
it's not being removed. You are in an enclosed space, an airtight space, and you guys are using up the air. And
Well, now
eventually,
Kiahi
it is
will
going
wander
to,
down to the water.
I need
All
light.
right.
I don't see.
So, correct.
Ooh.
I will take off my helmet and hand it to Penry.
Uh-oh, tokens are locked.
Yes, because he's going off by himself, so I have to share this with him. All right, so I'm just going to copy this and send it to you. Pretend it's not, it's in the proper tense.
Sure, no worries.
You are him. Oof. So the ceiling's still 10 feet high, and that's what you see. Does that make sense? Are you able to understand what you're
Yep.
seeing?
Yep,
Okay.
makes perfect sense.
Because I know what you should be seeing.
Mhm.
And I wasn't sure that explains it well enough. All right, so that's what you
Yeah.
see, and now tokens are unlocked.
Hey guys, I think I know where the water's coming from.
The ground?
The ceiling.
Oh.
And
Oh,
I'll
okay.
explain that there's water coming through cracks in the ceiling. I think that tremor that opened the wall up on the other end opened up a fissure up here.
So we need to get the hell out of here.
Shushar, what are the chances that we're under the Dark Lake?
We are not under the Dark Lake. We are nowhere close to the Dark Lake yet.
Is this fresh water or brackish or?
It is fresh water, yes.
Does Sushar lay on the side like
Trying to get wet.
How deep is it?
keeps falling down?
It's 3 inches now.
3 inches. Okay, the front.
It's getting deeper.
So it's steadily rising.
And we're running out of air.
Foster's like, there's a
breathing it all up.
tunnel over here. Is there tunnels over there? Oh.
There are 4 carved tunnels, yes.
Is that just a room, Kiahi?
As far as I can tell,
I can't see in there.
Foster's a little
yeah,
reluctant
there's
to
a,
go
there's a
first
small
now, 'cause
room with kind of a watery puddle on it, and
You do have
it's pouring
to
in from the
speak a little
ceiling.
louder
So
because
it's a dead end.
it's like a waterfall. If he had a good DM, he would have found the sound for a waterfall and added it. But
So it's a dead end.
It kind of looks like it.
I lost
Let's
my
get
waterfall
out of
sound.
here.
I don't know. There's a chance. Chat trigger. Pick a tunnel.
Which one?
Number 1.
I can only see down the middle one.
This way.
There's 4, so there isn't a middle one.
Oh. Number 2, 3. It's either 2 or 3.
Pick one and don't step in an ooze.
Are you going? You want this one, Kranoth?
I gotta go with the light.
I had to go pee soon, so
I know, right?
Sash, pick a tunnel. Which
puddles
one are
for?
we going?
that's right. You got 3 standing in 3 inches of water. You can just go. Like being in the
Foster,
pool, no
Foster
way
goes,
above
let's
it.
go this way, because that's the way the water's flowing.
Water's
go.
flowing through all of them. There's no difference whatsoever.
That's he just comes up with a reason. But he's going to go kind of slow, and he's like poking the spots in front of him. So making sure it's not an ooze. It's like,
Or a gelatinous
With
cube in
what?
front of
What are
you.
you poking it?
with his dagger. He's got a little dagger. He's like,
Stab the darkness.
He's just going real slow. The water's getting deeper. It's like up to my knees. It's 3 inches deep. He's only 2 foot tall, so do the math. You guys coming? Hello? What do you... It smells like wet dog in here.
Alright, so you see it goes a little bit of ways and turns just for a moment and then stops.
Oh. It's getting tight in here. Don't come. Get off my face. Did you just squeeze your head in here?
I'll ask Shushar if he wants to go take a dip in the water while we're investigating.
There's a door or
Yes,
a
you
wall.
will.
It's
Like a little wading pool.
You will
I think-
happily go in here and stand under the waterfall.
I think I found a door.
Do you think there might be more water up there, like an underground river or something? I mean, this is a lot of water coming in pretty fast.
There's a door.
Ah, okay, you are talking to Shushar.
Yeah,
Is
I was
it
talking to Shushar. I'm in the room with him.
Maybe it's a
Yes.
giant toilet.
Most assuredly, there's something above us.
Uh-oh.
It wasn't
Just
locked.
not the lake.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, where's Kiahi?
Alright, hold on a second, guys.
Yeah, I can't see inside the room, so.
So this guy is telling us what's happening over here, and we have to make decisions what we're going to do. You can attack things, you can run away, you can talk to them. Like this thing over here. Yeah, he's like a jello person. A giant jello person. So we talk to him, we attack him. We attack other stuff.
Alright, can you guys see this now?
He's
Yep,
nice green
something's-
jello.
Yes,
something's
okay.
Wobbling.
Yeah, it's water. You guys are in water.
Hmm.
It's about
Thought
4
we were on
inches
an
at this
acid
point.
trip.
You guys are up to about 4 inches at this point. Alright, so in this room, you see a stone fountain with a raised edge.
So I can move him.
You
Well, if I
see
have
a
I attack
pair of
something, I have to use
clawed stone feet
it. When I hit it, I
clutching
have to use it as
toward the top.
some damage to it,
They're
showing
empty.
how hard I can hit it.
The door is open?
Yeah, it was
No,
unlocked.
it was not open,
Oh.
but he opened it.
Yeah, I opened it. Trying
And
to
as
get
you
away
open
from
the water, there's water already in the room. There's enough
Trying
of
to
find more
space under
air.
the
How
door that it was not airtight at all.
how
Or
deep did you
watertight.
say it is? It's still like 3-4 inches.
It's 4 inches now.
Foster's like, I don't think the fountain's working right, as he moves over towards it.
All right, so you do see that there are there's water. There's some niches along the walls. There are
Are they French?
some statues. 3 statues. One of the niches has this water coming down through the wall. And 2 of them are empty.
Thinking maybe we should have went to the right.
These sculptures are sort of you're not sure what they were. They're sort of like formless now as they've worn away and are humanoid, but that's pretty much it. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And there we go. All right, so that's what you see.
Foster wants to go check out the fountain. He's like, does it look like the water's like coming out of the fountain
Give me
too?
a perception check. No, there is no water flowing out of the fountain. Is not working.
He's like, is there anything
There
in
is
the
water
bottom?
in it.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
what
there
it
is
was
water
looking.
in the
Skills,
check.
perception. He's not very perceptive.
Henry, give me a perception check with advantage.
He's like, if it's obvious, it's there. Ooh. Hey, if this place fills up full of water, are you gonna drown? Foster says to Penrod. Henry.
I can doggy paddle.
Hey, can you breathe? Can you breathe
Right, so you
underwater?
can smell that. The water is very dark, much darker than the water that you guys are walking through.
I'm going to tell her this is this water in here. Is that the water in the well or the water in here?
In the statue, in the fountain.
Ah. I'll let them know the water in the fountain is seawater, salt water.
What?
And the water on the floor is fresh water.
What happens when they mix? Foster's
I don't know.
clueless.
Brackish
It
water.
becomes salt water.
And the
Is that a
niches on the
problem?
wall, you said There's water in all but 2 of them, you said?
The water is brackish.
No, so if you look at the,
Don't even know what that is.
well, you don't have any light in here, so it's you guys can only see half the room until Zash comes in. But
Yeah, that's why
This-
I can't move.
this part right here has a crack in the wall where water's pouring out. There are 3 statues here. And then in the basin of the fountain is this dark water that you can't
Well,
see
that's
through.
supposed to be blackish.
No, it's brackish is
Oh,
what I said.
brackish.
But it's black. It's very dark water. You can't see through it.
And you said the
You can't see the
statues
bottom
are,
of the fountain.
the statues are kind of unidentifiable.
Right. There's it's like unformed clay, sort of, but they're grayish.
Foster doesn't want to mess with him. He's like, you guys are gonna drown if we don't find a way out.
Yeah, this looks like a dead end too.
Maybe this has, Foster's gonna look in this niche that's empty. He's like, maybe this is the way.
You carved into the base of the wall 2 letters.
There's letters here.
What do they say?
MT.
That's right. The niche is empty. Correct.
What does that mean?
Empty. Means it's empty.
I don't understand. Is it upside down? Foster's like, it's a W and a 1. It's a winner.
All right, so
It's
I said
an
it's
empty
even.
niche.
I think that, look, there's another, it's a red herring right here too on the floor. Look, you can see.
So Kronov, what are you doing now that you guys can see?
I wanted to investigate and look at these niche 3 niches.
Okay, they.
See if they got any markings on them. See what's going on. If there's anything mechanical, if there's differences.
The statues are not quite identical, but they're very similar to each other. Like I said, it's not. They're sort of vaguely humanoid shape, but like I said, if you took a glob of clay and then sort of shaped it a little bit as a cube, or took a giant pickle and stuck it there, but they're dark gray. They're not. It's clearly not clay. Not sure what they're made of.
Hello? Foster says something to one of them. Are you a Goop Galapagos? Wait. He tries to telepathically talk. It doesn't work no more.
It does. You guys have it for an hour, so you're
Even if
it's
he's
only been
dead?
about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Yeah, the spores is what did
The
it.
spores are all... Oh! You guys can hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Foster also
Where in
wants
the
to tell Kahehi?
Yahi, where is
Kahi.
Okay, well, you can't
He's
get
gonna-
he was
beyond
out
30
of range
feet.
of a spore.
He's gonna magically send him a message using a cantrip. 'Cause
Oh,
I have
fancy.
message as a cantrip. Nanner, nanner, nanner.
Where
120
is he?
feet, baby.
Nice.
I think he's within range. 120 feet.
He is. It's as
You
the
point
crow
your
flies,
finger
so
towards a
yes.
creature within range and whisper a message. The target and only the target hears the message and can
He's
reply in a whisper. But only
50 feet
can
from
hear.
you.
New phone,
So
who
he
dis?
says, hey, there's some clay things you gotta come see. What's going on? Where are you at?
Taking a bath. I've been investigating. Oh, hello, Glabagoo. We found, is this the water place you mentioned?
Yes.
It's not quite the lake, but there sure is a lot of water coming out. What was your message that you sent me, by the way?
I said, come see the
Oh,
gray
come-
things.
Yes, that's right.
Come see gray things. Okay.
Yeah,
Every wall is
Where,
gray. in
where are
this
you
place.
at?
Come see gray things.
I don't think he knows how far away you are, right, or what you're doing. He's just like, you can reply.
Gotcha. I can reply and say, well, my path is a little blocked. Let me see if I can...
So as you mentioned, he'll move out of the way for you. And
yeah,
sort of
I appreciate it.
Squeeze his way back in.
And I will carefully make my way down.
So, just for the record, you would have no idea which one they went down.
No, I just went straight. I don't remember which one they went down. I was down in the water.
Okay.
Go around corner. Okay, what gray thing?
And so just to clarify, as of yet, none of you have tried turning or moving the statues or interacting with the water in the fountain or in the niche. None of you have stuck yourselves in the niches or done anything. So far, everybody has just been looking.
Don't touch.
Correct.
Foster would have probably felt around in this niche, though, that he's in front of. The empty one. The empty
Okay.
I'm checking
one.
out.
You don't feel on the floor. You don't feel any debris like where Henry is. You can just see through some of the water now that it's ashes. You can see through some of the water. There's debris there.
We'll go back the same pathway I came, and I want to ask Gloopity Doop, what's with the dark water down there? There's a room that has a pool of dark water.
Who wants to jump in?
Zash leaves the braining to other people. He doesn't brain so well.
But neither does Keahi, but he's good at persuading people when he asks them questions.
If they take more than a couple of minutes, Foster's going to get bored and start animating some of the water into little caricatures to dance around the fountain.
Hey guys, Gloopty Doop's coming.
Look
Or
out!
Glabagoo. Please be careful with how you step.
Give him
make
room,
space.
Zash.
Has he adopted us?
Make space for you.
Everybody, it's like Andre the Giant. Everybody, move!
Right.
Everybody
Get out of the way!
Yeah.
Foster's going to check this other niche that's got debris in it.
Yeah, Penrod's just gonna stand in the niche so he doesn't get hit by Glabagoo. The one with the MT on it. The empty one.
Yeah, it's down the corner. They're behind the door.
Dadgummit, I did it again. Hover your cursor over your token and tell me when you're done.
Got it.
But don't have to retype it. Thank you. Okay. Cool. Okay.
Hey, could you step back just for a moment, and I'll have my friends come join me in this corridor. Hey guys, he wants to check out the room. Can you clear out?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll get out of the way.
Hey. Yeah. What happened? Sorry.
All right, Henry, I need a.
You chose poorly.
Found the wrong. You chose poorly. The wrong passage.
You chose poorly.
He was in the way.
It's a
Boo.
trap.
Why even have the check? It's a DC 11. Dex
Dex?
saving throw.
Hey, don't underestimate me. I can fail
I
that.
didn't know that.
Well, it's only pen right now.
All right, and Zash, you hear Penn cry out, "What?" You also hear whoosh as a bunch of water starts moving. And I'll say you're here, and you see him as the. Let me expose. As a pit opens up underneath him.
Sounds like a toilet flushing. What was that?
Henry, I need a deck save. DC 11.
Dex save. Acrobatics or just straight up dex save?
Dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity save throw. Whew.
Alright, so you, as this weight gives way underneath you, you're able to reach out and grab the edge of the pit. Give me a DC 11 athletics check with advantage because you rolled so high on your deck save. Pull yourself back out.
Athletics.
And because you rolled a 20, I will let
Another
you choose.
20.
Are you going to go back to this place, or do you going to go forward to this one? You can choose.
He's gonna go forward.
Sorry,
So you
I was playing.
loop. So you're able to pull, grab the edges as the thing collapses, and you move up.
You land in a glopping loop on the other side. It's a trap. It's the
There
what's
it
that
is.
one I ran? The Devil Lich has all traps, like the whole freaking.
Right. Yeah.
All right, and I need initiative.
You pushing it?
I
You want us
can't
to roll
do
it?
Give me just a second here. Here it is. Click.
All right. Oh, it only pops up once now. This poor stool.
All right, so Kiahi has no idea what's going on.
Wait, I go second, and I rolled I got
10,
an 8.
20,
Wow, you
30. Yep,
suck.
you're 35 feet away, so you don't even.
He's in the water.
I'll say you
area
have a
too, so-
DC 19. I mean, DC 18. Actually, no. With the waterfall right in front of you, I'll go back to what I said. A DC 19 perception check. So there's a slight chance you may hear a yipe.
Trap.
So
Nice.
close, but nope.
Almost.
You heard up.
Right. Hey, dang it. Henry, come on.
Constipated again.
It's
Come on.
water. You'll live. Alright, but the bottom of this pit starts surging up, and it is different than what the other one looks like. This is dark. This is like chocolate pudding that's been sitting in your fridge for 2 weeks when the fridge is without power. As this blackness comes
You know, there's
crawling
a
up.
rule: never open the fridge if the power goes out. It's a rule in Florida.
Yeah.
But
Let all
anywhere,
cold air out.
unless you're in Alaska.
No, especially if it's been off for 2 weeks, never open
Oh,
the
yeah,
fridge.
no.
Never. Bungee cord that shit closed. Just haul the fridge.
And by the
away.
way, just out of Henry, if you click your token, you can't see because you're in a pit.
I thought I got
No,
out.
you weren't. But I'm saying that's how anal I am about.
He made a pet. He's just proud of
I
his
Yeah.
made a
actually
pit
made a
for that
give me
1 5 foot
Line of
square.
sight pit.
You gotta give
Anyway.
him his dues, though. You gotta. There you go. Good job. Good job.
There you go. All right, so this thing comes spewing out. And goes to
Ooh.
now that everybody knows what it is. Goes to hit Henry. It is clearly not. Ooh, not even close. So you're able to yipe as this black amorphous. It looks nothing like water. It is climbing up and trying to grab you. The picture is pretty much useless because it's has an ogre in it.
Hmm.
But pretend the ogre is not there.
Just look at the bottom. Like zoom in on just the bottom. Like
There you go.
yeah, just the.
All right, Foster.
There you go. That. Foster, does he hear anything up there? Does he know
You can
anything's
see
going
it.
on?
You can see around
Oh.
the edge, and you see this
It's
blackness.
like crawling out.
Just enough. You have just enough sight. Yeah, there's walls there and stuff, but
Foster wants to.
yes,
She'll
I know
touch
I'm
it.
covering you. Well, from there it's gonna be -5. You can step into Zash's space and step back free, and not have anything.
Would I
and have no
provoke?
minuses. You're not sure. It's just a big black amorphous blob you haven't seen
Yeah.
before. You're not sure how
He's
it
like, I'm
reacts.
not getting closer to it. He's gonna take the negative, but I think he should have pack tactics, right? I need to put that on myself.
Okay.
And roll it. Wait, where'd it go? -5. Clicking the button, and she'll touch it. Wait, I gotta target it. No, not shift. Control. Do I have it targeted? Oh,
Yes.
almost deleted it. And with advantage. An 8 hits. It's not very. Get out of the way-ish.
No. Big blob of ooze. Pretty easy to hit.
Ah! He screams out, and he's gonna back up into this room.
Okay. 110 feet.
Yeah, like he's looking at the door, like thinking if he can move the door or not. It's
So
like too much water.
the water from this whole area is starting to rush in and fill the pit. Gone off. So you saw him do stuff. You can sort of peek your head enough to where you can sort of see what's going on. This big black blob is coming up out of this pit.
Is that about
Okay.
the front of the pit? I don't want to go into the pit.
Okay. Yep. You're fine. Put you there. It's a little cramped. What are you swinging with?
I'm going to swing with my axe.
Great axe.
Yeah. I can swing like
Okay.
downwards. You said it was 10
Um,
foot, right?
Yeah, you're fine. 'Cause like I said, this is a large creature going 10 feet down and is coming up and taking up the whole passageway here. Hit.
That took a minute to come through. What if you leave it like that?
Whoa! Resisted. Oh, shikes!
I'm not going to be much help, guys.
I see you, Larkin Bane. What's up, man?
And if I take a 5-foot step back, can you get a target attack of opportunity?
Yes, it will get an attack of opportunity against you.
Not if you move 5 foot back. Over here, you're talking?
You can't
Yeah,
because there's a wall there.
Oh.
He would have to go back through Zash to the other side of Zash.
Okay.
All right. If he makes an attack on
Either here or
Kronoth,
here.
I will wait there then.
Okay. All right, Penry, this thing is just spewing up out of the thing, and it keeps going up and filling this whole passage. And you see it's still a lot more in the pit.
Well, I think we skipped Penry and went to me.
Okay, not sure why I skipped. There you go. So Henry, what
Yeah,
you doing?
He'll get to his actions tab, and he's gonna spirit.
Board chuck it?
See if this does anything to it.
All right, so you move back instinctively as this thing starts filling up the passage.
And then he's going to
See,
bonus action.
look, it's got.
Where is it at? It's been a while.
How much
It's got
damage
a
did
face.
You
We
did
could-
8.
We can draw an eyeball here, and an eyeball here. That's a mouth.
All right. One thing I forgot is that so as you slice through it, this some of the blackness goes through your axe, Karnoff, and you take some acid damage. Henry, you as well as you're slashing it with your spear.
John, look at the stream. Got a face.
All right, then Henry's going to use his unarmed strike on it. And
Okay, it burns.
that's the end of
You're biting
Henry's
it.
turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Biting it? You're biting it?
Yeah.
You're biting the blob of
It
acid
burns
tar.
all up in your mouth, and the acid is just eating away at your tongue and your
point?
cheeks.
It's not too bad.
He took 4 points from the bite.
Normally, I get a little wigged out by spiders. You know,
Did I see
but,
that Cronoth's
Yeah.
axe blow did no damage?
You know,
And hold on a second. And Penry, as you slice into it, you see this piece of it, sort of that you sliced, starts moving on its own. But the so crowded in here, it just sort of melds back into it and keeps
I didn't-
going.
I didn't slice it. I poked it with a spear. Slice came from the axe.
Yeah, Cronoth was the one who attempted to slice it with the great axe.
Piercing. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, mine was piercing.
And
That's why Drake's character's in the back. It's in the back. Bane thinks you should kill one of the player characters randomly.
this has a pretty decent chance of
Yeah.
doing so.
This isn't no yoke.
Okay, so I was double checking a couple different things, making sure, and then okay, so give me a perception check, Zash. To answer your question, where is Penry? Here's Penry. Here's Chrono. All right. Yes, you do. You did notice he slices, and it just slices through, and doesn't seem to have hardly any effect, except for pockmarking his axe.
All right. Oh. There's no way to get in there on it. Bummer. All right. Well, then what I will do is I Can I see Penry from here?
No, this thing is taking up most of the passageway as it's spewing up and out an hour out. You presume he's over there. All right.
If I-
Give me a DC 15 saving throw. Dex saving throw.
Dex. I'm going to expend an inspiration on this.
Okay.
Oh no, another one.
Oh,
Very good. All right. And then give me a DC 12 athletics check with advantage. All right, so you fall through this pit that opens up, but you're able to reach out and grab it. And I presume you want to climb up on this side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you can go up here. So it takes 10 feet to grab, climb up, pull yourself up out. And so that's 20 feet. I mean, that's 30 feet of movement right there. 'Cause this is,
I do
this
want
is
to
30,
see the
40.
symbol.
I will dash.
Okay, so you have 30 more feet.
so
No.
Foster picked the only tunnel that was not trapped. What? Well, we came through
And
here.
No, this one, I just
Nah.
moved this one out of the way. You don't know if there's one up here or not.
Well, that's the way we came in.
No,
The
you
one we came in, it wasn't trapped, is what I'm saying.
Came in is this one.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I'm saying. He just randomly picked
just
the
moved this
one
out of the
that
way.
wasn't trapped.
I will cast Shield of Faith on Penry.
Is that a bonus action?
It is.
Okay, perfect. And is it touch?
It is not. It has a range of 60 feet.
Nice.
Whoa.
I should be able to do one more quick one. Now that most of the questions are gone. Henry.
I want to spirit again.
Okay.
If you get too close, you are going to be a spirit. You're going to be in spirit world.
As a hit, you take.
And he's going to use a flurry of blows.
Take 8 points of damage this time as when you hit with the spear, part of it just suddenly lashes out and splashes onto you.
So unarmed strike twice. It's a hit.
You take 3 points of damage.
And
Foster's going to be disappointed that he didn't get to watch his dog get dissolved. He's seen a mushroom. He wants what a dog looks like.
Dirty 20. All right. Okay. Okay. I got you.
I see you're wounded.
All right. So Kronoth, you realize slicing through it isn't going to do anything. If you wanted to, you could hit it with the side of your axe and do damage, it would be 1 die less. So you're using a great axe, so it's 1d10. I mean 1d12. You would do 1d10 if you want to hit it with the side of your axe. But you do see it's damaging your axe every time you hit it. So think about it when it gets to your turn. That is an option you have. This thing, I'm going to say Henry is the one who's being most aggressive to it, so it's going to attack Henry with a 3 on the dice. That is a miss. Gabagool sees you, Foster, and stops moving.
Foster's gonna point. Your brother.
All right.
Run off.
So, to put down my axe and pick up my club, is that a full? Are those both free actions, or was just one free action?
So you can, one is a free, but you can drop the axe on the ground, behind you, just toss it behind you, and then pull out your club.
Okay.
Yeah, dropping is a free. Drawing is part of a action.
Okay. So if
Object
I
interaction.
drop it and draw, I'm going to drop it behind me, so it's away from
Okay.
the acid dude.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to pull my club out, and I want to attack him.
There's an axe over here. Oh, maybe I can. Are there any assets? No. Sven doesn't share assets with his players. Here's a dog. A mastiff. You clubbed it.
The pits look really funny in 3D view.
Oh yeah. Peppa? No. Peppa. Where'd it go? Oh.
Alright, you gonna move or anything else, Kronoff?
No, I'm going to stay here and try and beat this dude down.
Alright, Foster.
I
You
got
see
distracted.
Kronoff throw an axe at you?
Foster's gonna see that Mr. Globagloop's coming this way, and he's gonna move up to get out of his way, but he doesn't want to get too close. So I was trying to get in this spot, in the hallway there. 'Cause he's little, he could squeeze in there, right? Right here,
You're
out of the way. Would he
Correct.
be out of the way?
Yep.
No. Maybe not.
no, not a Gabagool, but you can get through there. It's not squeezing at all.
And he's like, I'm
Plenty of room.
gonna try to freeze it. I'm gonna try to freeze it. He doesn't know what to do, so he's gonna cast Chromatic Orb at it.
Okay.
Using the cold, but I gotta hit first. Attack Tactics is on. Oops. Gonna target this guy.
So it's around the corner, over the top of Kronoff, but this thing, like I said, is just taking up most of the hallway. So I'm not gonna say there's an A-.
Right.
Nice.
Bada, bada, bada.
So, whee!
Swing. Is it hit?
Hits.
Cold damage. Let's see what happens. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Damn it! That's what I get for not understanding the monsters and memorizing them, I guess. No. Foster wouldn't know either.
Yeah.
First level spell slot.
Alright, so a bit of it slams into it, and this whole thing crusts over, and then the rest of the blackness just pours over the frozen bits as it melts.
And he's going to stay here. Actually, can he see at all, like, over here?
No. There's a wall there.
Oh, there's a. What about? No, I can't see. Okay, he's just gonna. He's kind of looking. He's like,
So where
he's
you
gonna like
drew
flatten
the
himself
20
against
foot,
the
yes,
wall.
you can. You can see down where it is now.
Hey, you can run down that hallway without an
He's gonna bonus action Misty Step. Yeah.
Yes, especially because Zash has a light. Yes, you can see down there.
Bonus action Misty Step. Yeah, I can do it. I can't check off my spell slots though. What's going on? Am my character sheet locked or something?
Probably.
Or do I have to lock it?
unlocked.
Oh, I have to lock it. Okay. That's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
All right, so that's 30 feet. Is that where
You
you're
have
going?
to lock
30
it to
feet?
change it. That's
Yeah.
how it works.
Okay. All right.
And down arrow.
Yeah,
I'll
he.
hex you for that one.
And he waves at Sash like, "Hi."
I'm gonna get out to where I can see what's going on and
Splish,
see
splish,
this
splish.
Fireball.
This
giant
big, giant wave
thing.
of things, and you see
Is that a
Henry's
moon?
spear is burning, and he's got this
I'll hex you
fumes
for that
coming from all over him.
And knuckles are burning.
And cold doesn't do nothing to it.
Okay. I don't usually use cold.
I mean, either.
But I
I
will
used
try to
acid, but I thought that was
blast
probably
it.
useless. Since it was melting everything with acid.
That wasn't useless. But that's about all I can do.
I don't. Foster doesn't know what your. That was necrotic.
That was Eldritch Blast. Force.
Oh, mostly.
The
Where's
yeah,
Antichrist?
and bludgeoning, technically.
All right, Zash. So you see
I think
Henry is smacking this thing with his fists, bit into it, ignoring the fact that it's burning the crap out of him every time he touches it.
his hair's all falling off.
I will step up behind Penry and cast Cure Wounds on him. Four is better than nothing.
That's right.
Nice.
Not much better than nothing, but better than nothing.
It's another punch. It's another
All
punch.
right, go ahead and roll initiative, and we will go ahead and move it. Thanks for
Pushing
playing with me, guys.
a greater healing for Penrod too before you get off the table
Oh, nice.
there.
Greater.
That's from Matakiri Cheater in chat.
Potion of greater healing.
If you keep healing him, he'll never learn.
I know.
Right, bad dog.
You got to rub his nose in it.
That's right. That's 17. Wow.
Nice.
Good job.
Nice.
Crap, you're
Nice.
like full, aren't you? I think you're totally
That's
full,
right.
aren't you now?
Full of
Yeah.
something.
Good.
Like nothing
That's right.
happened. Like
Not much I can do from back here, but
It's
that'll-
like burn another,
Nice.
Okay.
burn another key and bite him twice.
remember the day Diablo Bob
There you
and
go.
you guys all cast long rest like 3 times? That was like
like 3 sessions.
Yeah.
Playing
like
combat.
same mobs 3 times. Anyways, that's it for our Friday night game. Thank you, Spitster. That was fun. We tomorrow night at 9 o'clock right here we're going to be doing Panovo with Mark McClancy, 2006, DMing, and I'll be playing a cleric of EO. And some of these guys are there too. But let's see who we're going to raid. Where's the raid button? Raid button. Let's see who's out there. Who's out there in the wild? Eeny meeny. Huh.
So quiet.
Oh yeah, the sounds.
It is.
Yeah. You're not surrounded by this rushing water anymore.
We're gonna raid. It's
Waterfall's
Cliff
down.
Gaming. So they're playing some Dungeons and Dragons. Also running Fantasy Grounds. So we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thanks for hanging out. If you're watching YouTube, Make a comment or something. I don't know. You're supposed to do something. I don't care. It's my recording device. See you
You
guys.
got to do the subscribe thing.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and
Yeah,
subscribe.
it doesn't do nothing for me. What?
Buttons, hit
I'm
the
not
buttons.
monetized, so why? Whatever. It's my
So
storage
go to
device.
Spencer77.twitch.tv and like and subscribe there.
We already
There
rated.
you go.
Happy affiliate anniversary! Wow.
I've had Christopher, my son, I'll go, he watches too much YouTube, and I'll walk into the room and sit next to him, and he'll say, "Hi, everybody, here's my daddy,"
Nice,
trying to copy the people on YouTube.
right?
All right, we're over there. I want to get off the table so Sven can go spend time with his family.
Got to do my last time in the Sven zone before I forget what happened.
Right. You'll be
Yeah,
watching
that's
the video
true.
next week.
Or you got to watch the whole video. That is kind of handy. I go back and watch the last stuff all the time. Like, what the hell did we do last session? I was looking at Curse's Strat today.
Yeah. So John probably noticed, but most of the answers to this week's last time on Sven zone were in the message of the day.
I always have the message of the day open.